Over the last year, Joe and I, along with our old pal Ben, have been replaying Elden Ring, but with the important addition of the seamless co-op mod. And earlier this year, we finally reached Mohg's Palace and began a blind first-time playthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. It has been very good.
Ooh. Holy shit, a giant electric sheep!
Holy shit!
It's knocking trees down.
Help!
A lot of blood on the floor right here, probably for no reason.
Go, 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 boys! Go, 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 go!
Oh,
Oh no,
They got
that's so
us there.
I thought
sneaky.
that was an instant death.
Look at all the arrows! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's doing moon stuff.
What?
Oh, Jesus!
Oh dear.
Oh.
We don't do a lot of damage,
I think we
I will
need
say.
more skidoos.
Yeah, I think we're here early.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe we do need more skidoos. Around the same time that we began our journey through the realm of Shadow, Elden Ring Nightreign, the multiplayer roguelike spin-off of Elden Ring, released. So of course, alongside the Erdtree DLC, we began on a separate journey over there, and it's been different.
Whoa! Day one.
Okay. Oh no, the circle! I'm running!
Oh
I'm
god,
running!
minute.
Oh god! Oh god, we shouldn't have come in here!
How do we get out of here? Oh, I'm dead. I died to the circle.
No!
Circle's right here. Go, 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 go.
Damn it,
go,
recovery
go.
speed! Run! I don't even know what percentage it was, but I'll take it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The chain was crazy. Oh, this boss is insanely cool. Oh god.
Second phase.
Whoa! The fireball.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh no.
hell
Oh
yeah.
good.
Oh god.
One for each of us, boys.
Oh hi.
Oh my god.
Hi. Okay.
Got absolutely shredded. Okay. There's a lot of like things you gotta tick off right on your runarounds.
In your like 8.5 minutes that you have to level up.
Yeah.
God damn.
After having played over 50 hours of Elden Ring and its DLC with 2 friends, and 20 hours of Nightreign with those same 2 friends, I think I've realized that FromSoftware games are simply better with others. Before I get into the rest of it, let's hear from our sponsor. Thank you, Defiance, for sponsoring this video. Defiance is an all-new free-to-play tactical card game for the PC where strategy, timing, and quick decision-making determine your path to victory. Designed for players who crave fast-paced competitive card duels, Defiance lets you choose from 4 distinct factions and build your deck however you want to. You can then take that deck online with casual or ranked battles, or jump into the all-new Battle of Euphemia event to earn exclusive skins, backgrounds, and animations to enhance your experience or test your competitive mettle in the tournament mode. The more you play, the more you earn, and those resources are used to modify your cards' cosmetics, or you can trade them with other players. With no cards sold for real cash, Defiance keeps gameplay fair from the start, making for an accessible barrier to entry. Defiance is available on Steam right now for free, and you can use our link in the description to get started today. Thanks again, Defiance! FromSoftware's relationship with online multiplayer in their games has always fascinated me. Beginning with their initial sleeper hit of Demon's Souls and made most known through their massive hit Dark Souls, the unique takes on players interacting with each other throughout their games defies much of what anyone would call an industry standard. Here's a developer that, throughout its spiritually similar games, lets players connect with each other in a variety of unique ways. You leave messages on the ground for others using often strange and limiting preset word choices, warning each other of this or that, providing guidance on what to expect, trolling each other, or simply wishing each other well on each of our unique solo experiences. Then there are the phantoms that give you a more physical sense of each other and are most often further hints of danger as you witness the ethereal deaths of your fellow travelers. Finally, there are the 2 tangible ways that players can join each other's worlds: the hostile way of invading the world with the sole intent of killing one another. The other way, though, is the one that I love the most, that of summoning another player to aid in a shared goal. kill this bastard of a boss. I love this use of multiplayer in their games. It's so wholesome and positive. Work together to achieve a simple goal, wish each other well, and move on. You can be the one in need of help or the one providing the help. Either form it takes delights me. But for as long as this mechanic has been in their games, it's also been accompanied by esoteric restrictions on how it can be used. It's mostly used for bosses, but in some of their games, maybe all of the Souls games, you can to some degree play with your friends outside of boss arenas, but where and when and how varies from game to game, to the point that in writing this, I cannot wrap my head around what works where and why. I know in Bloodborne, Joe and I tried to play through the Chalice dungeons together and spent a good 45 minutes just trying to get into the same game together. Before we died once, were immediately separated, and we abandoned the idea forever. And with each entry, these esoteric restrictions would change for reasons that are beyond me, and seemingly served only to put people off the sheer idea of playing these games with their friends. As popularity of their games grew, more people would try to engage with the game's co-op features in more extensive ways with their friends or partners, but always there would be walls that would be hit. The popularity of FromSoft's games reached its zenith with the release of Elden Ring. Here, it did become possible to play more of the game with another player, I think, but still it was not a simple nor seamless experience the way a great many other games allow for very straightforward cooperative play. However, with Elden Ring's popularity, a solution to the FromSoft co-op problem was finally created, but not by From themselves. No, it took the PC modding community, specifically a modder by the name of Yui, to fix this. Not long after Elden Ring released, Yui released the first beta version of the seamless co-op mod and introduced the world to the absolute glory that is playing Elden Ring with your friends.
Okay.
Oh, there's a church down there. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh! Torrid! No! Oh, there's just a giant scorpion.
Whoa!
Oh, I hate this.
It's a scorpion.
Oh, that just gave me shivers. I don't like him. Oh, he's nothing. Okay.
Oh, it's very weak. Okay. Very, very weak.
I hate it. Oh. There's definitely a boss through that door.
Yes. Yeah. Give me something like fucked up and scary, you know?
Whoa! What? Jesus. Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh,
whoa.
Okay.
Nice. Oh! Nice stagger. That was awesome.
Out of the air.
Dancing beast dead, maybe? There we go.
That was sick.
Nice. Oh, you get his head?
Sweet.
No way. Beastie Boys?
Oh, I know what we're doing for the rest of this.
Beastie Boys!
This is awesome, dude.
Oh,
mother.
Ooh.
Tooth whip.
Oh,
I don't like that. Here's Oh Mother. Let's see. Oh, it's just like a little prey. Hey, guy. Hey. What a big katana you have.
This is crazy. I do not condone what I'm seeing right now.
Yes, whip us. Oh Lord. Oh my God.
Good God, man. They've done it again.
This is crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay. No, horsey, no.
The horse.
We traded blows. Horse.
The horse attack is so cheeky.
Oh, this is a like safe zone. There's no. Oh. Are we gonna talk to this flower?
Imbibe nectar.
Oh.
It's bringing me in.
I prostrate myself.
Guys, help!
Bye. Bye, Jameson.
Help!
Bye, dude.
Jameson, no!
Where does that go, Jameson? Hey, Ben.
Oh, that's the entrance.
What's poppin'?
Coming down. Come in. Here. Ben, here.
Okay.
You in, Ben.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, thank God. You think he'll make the next one?
This is the best catacombs ever. Whoa, what an arena.
Wow.
Oh, it's a literal arena.
It is, isn't it? Dragon! Hello! Oh, Jesus!
Oh, what an entrance.
Look at this guy.
shit.
Oh, Jesus! He's got like stubby little wings.
Oh.
Oh, this looks bad.
Oh my.
Oh, that cannot be
Oh
good.
no, he's got big wings now.
Oh, that's so badass.
It's okay, I got my marionettes out now. He's doomed.
That'll do it. Oh man, that sounded awesome.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm dead.
Jesus.
I'm just trying to find my way in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just trying to find my shot.
Oh,
Oh, the
dead.
bleed, Ben. Well, that was
Got
nice.
the bleed pop crazy.
good job, Egon. We did it.
Whoa.
The Heart of Bale.
He's so hyped. And he's
Oh, and then okay. And then fade to black. Fade to black on Egon, everybody. Thank you, Egon.
Suffice it to say, this mod absolutely rules. Generally speaking, if you take any half-decent game and start playing it with your friends, you'll have a markedly better time just because it serves as a nice way to hang out with your pals and chat. But when you take a generation-defining game, one that is undeniably an all-time classic, and then you start playing that with your friends, it reaches new heights that I have never had in any other game. The nice thing about this video is that we have documented our still ongoing Shadow of the Erdtree journey. There's even a multi-part, extensively edited, ongoing video series of this available exclusively to our Patreon supporters, nudge nudge, wink wink. So I'm able to show a lot of why this is so great, but to put a few words to the feeling that doesn't come across in gameplay montages, Elden Ring with others feels like a wholly unique and singular experience. Exploring, discovering, and conquering the DLC for the very first time alongside all the delightful chaos that comes with your friends being around elevates the experience in a way that is hard to quantify, honestly. There is truly no other experience like this out there. Yes, there are co-op Souls-like games you can play, and I'm sure you could have a totally solid time doing so, but the quality of Elden Ring and its DLC is so high that playing it with others feels like, I don't know, it feels like you shouldn't be allowed to do this yet. Like some sort of futuristic holy grail or forbidden fruit has just been passed down to us. Playing Elden Ring for the first time was a remarkable experience of discovery, awe, frustration, and triumph. And now all those feelings that naturally come out of playing a top-tier game are happening with people you know. It's a hell of a thing. Now, I'm unsure what the series of events were that led to it happening, but last year, to the surprise of everyone, FromSoftware announced a new spin-off game for Elden Ring, one that would focus on multiplayer first and foremost. When Elden Ring Nightreign was revealed, the three of us were immediately on board, and I was fascinated to see what FromSoft would do with a multiplayer-focused game and whether or not they could make it work, both on a creative level, but also on a raw technical level, as their technical history has been generally mediocre over the years. In June, with its release, we began figuring out what on earth Nightreign was, and I have to say, I was genuinely surprised by what they released. Now, I can't say that I necessarily like Nightreign, and I'll say more about that in a minute, but it's an undeniably fascinating release. For context, if you have not played Nightreign, the general premise for the game is a roguelike, multiplayer, extraction adjacent version of the Elden Ring experience. Yes, on paper it sounds weird, and in practice it is weird. Nightreign doesn't compare very cleanly to any other game out there, and for that I have a ton of respect for it. It feels a bit rude to compare base Elden Ring with Nightreign because the two are so fundamentally different in their focus and objectives, but they are both Elden Ring on a core level and in their title, and my experiences with the two of them over the last several months have been spent with the same two other people. So comparing the two very different experiences has inevitably occurred as we've journeyed through them. And in doing so, I've come to a much better understanding of what I want out of FromSoftware experiences with other players. Nightreign's biggest issue to me is that of time, or lack thereof. You have 2 in-game days to explore the map, grow your power, choose and upgrade your weapons, and increase healing and resistance abilities before facing off with the world boss on day 3. The problem is that those 2 days pass in about 15 minutes each and feel like half that time due to the sheer number of tasks you hope to accomplish. This lack of time results in a loss of two of the core pillars of what makes Elden Ring so fantastic, namely exploration and the freedom of player choice. For me, exploration is the most fundamental pleasure of FromSoftware's games, slowly combing your way through their ruined, bizarre, labyrinthine nightmare worlds, uncovering secrets, new zones, unexplained oddities, and horrific enemies and bosses is about 90% of why I play their games. Nightreign is not a game about joyful, curious exploration, it's about rapid and deliberate exploration and a race against the clock. Probably my favorite moments of playing through Elden Ring's DLC with Ben and Joe have been exploration-based. When we see something we want to get to, it's resulted in numerous long, incredibly satisfying tangents where all three of us pursue different leads we think might result in finding our way to the chosen destination, and when one of us finally finds that spot, honestly, it's more satisfying to me than beating a boss.
Ooh, there's an item over there I never got.
Hey! Oh yeah, over there.
It's an item. It's purple.
Okay.
How? Use that as a guide.
Yeah. There's a doorway, like a pathway through to that spot. Maybe we have to go down and through, Joe?
Whoa.
Wow, this is quite the courtyard.
Cool.
Oh, wow. Oh, neat. Is this just a little dead-end courtyard?
It's a cool courtyard, I like it.
Yeah, how do we get to that little spot?
It's driving me nuts, dude. Game said this is not getting us to where we want to go.
No, I don't think it is. Wasn't there a... Oh, here it is. Whee! Oh, I'm definitely died. Yeah, I forgot it was a much longer ladder.
Oh god, it's so poisoning already. Fuck, I don't have any of my stuff either. Miyazaki!
Oh my god, there's a giant ladder over here.
You're kidding. Oh, this door.
That's a shortcut.
Oh.
Out of the piss. Well, this doesn't take me to the illustrious mythical item.
I'm going back down.
You guys are obsessed.
Yeah!
You definitely can't just jump up to that, no.
I found a secret nook.
Oh,
No way.
Dude, I found a secret nook. This is all new.
where is it?
It's fucked up. Check this out.
Unbelievable.
Check this out.
Oh, and it has a cross. It does have a cross too,
Unbelievable.
dude. That's huge.
Skidoo! Yes, Skidoo!
Skidoo
Rewards.
tree. We did it.
Yes!
Oh my god.
We did it! And we got a skidoo for our effort.
I cannot believe how tucked into that corner that was.
That is like just good game design though. Like it's put there to like entice you to look for something.
Yeah. All of these moments are gone in Nightreign because the game has different goals with its level design, and most importantly, there's simply no damn time to explore. Hell, it basically feels like there's not even time to think in Nightreign. The circle is always looming large over every action you take, and there's no time to take anything in, let alone chase things down when they spike our curiosity. Time spent exploring is also important to me because it allows for one of the most enjoyable parts of playing games with your friends: talking to them. Elden Ring is full of downtime where we can all just chat about whatever we want and not have to worry about concentrating on something specific. It allows the downtime to become another aspect of the base game that is elevated by others being around. What would normally be quiet solitude is now time to just catch up or shoot the shit with your pals, and it's this great rising and falling of tension and discovery that is a massive part of why the pacing of Elden Ring with seamless co-op is so special. Nightreign does not allow for this at all. Every moment that's spent not fighting an enemy is spent planning where to go next, and while you're underway sprinting towards that next thing, you have to be communicating what to do immediately after you've done that next thing. The game feels like a speed chess version of Elden Ring, and for players that have absolutely mastered the core chess loop of Elden Ring, and I'm gonna be honest, I just cannot handle it. Nightreign is so stressful to play, especially as the one that is generally calling the shots. You need a leader to keep everyone focused, and having to be that leader is so exhausting. A single match of Nightreign takes about 50 minutes, and those 50 minutes are draining. When we reach the final boss and almost inevitably fail, I'm beat, and so are Ben and Joe. That's not to say this is bad. It's cool that Nightreign is doing its own thing, and I do not hold that against the game. It's just really not my tempo. I just wish the game offered a few more minutes for exploration and planning. Some downtime as you play would improve the pacing for me massively. Just giving us a few minutes to catch our breath and figure out what we all need and how we should go about that would fundamentally change how I feel about most of this game. And yes, you are free to say we are bad or old or whatever you want. You're not really wrong, and I'm a believer that games do not need to be for everyone. But in this regard, the game feels so close to being something that would work for us that simply having 5 more minutes in each day would be a literal game changer.
Go extract.
Extract.
The circle's coming, so if we don't kill this like right now.
Okay, we can do it. If you kill him.
There we go, on me. Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay.
And then there's a church right up here. Okay,
Nice.
hurry up.
Level up and skedaddle.
20,000
Bing.
runes. I'm going to my ping. It's blue. There's a thing there to level up, and we should be fine.
My butthole is so tight, dude.
I know, we can need like cigarettes after this.
I can't wait to go home from my stressful job to fucking boot this up.
The other aspect that this lack of time affects substantially is player choice, specifically with character builds. Now, this is not just related to time, it's a fundamental pillar of how Nightreign is designed, but it goes against what I think is the most important part of FromSoftware's successful game design over the last 15 years. Player choice is everything in their games. We all know how varied Elden Ring is. You can choose from hundreds of different weapons, spells, armor pieces, and more, and use them in whatever combination you desire. There are endless ways to fight enemies in the game, and that's been a key part of its enduring popularity over the last few years. Replaying the game and finding new ways to build your character as you journey through the lands between is a special thing and something Elden Ring made massively easier by allowing you to respec your character as you play. I, for example, love using very big and heavy weapons because I am terrible at these games, and I suck at dodging or parrying or reading enemy attack patterns, so my solution is simply me swing big sword very hard, me tank hits, me stagger enemy, me win. It's dumb and very fun to me, and I love doing that in a variety of ways throughout Elden Ring and most of their past games as well. In our seamless co-op playthrough, the three of us have all gone in different directions for our playstyles and have chosen to try new and unfamiliar weapons, and then after 10 or so hours of that, we have typically been switching things up upon finding new and exciting toys to play with. We each have our own preferences of weapons and attack styles, and Elden Ring's sandbox allows for all of us to play exactly how we want. Nightreign is a fair bit different. There is still a wide variety of weapons and other items to choose from, but there's also a key new change with the introduction of heroes instead of building your own character from scratch. Each of these heroes has a couple of active abilities and one passive, and thankfully the game does not have character limits, so if all three of us wanted to be a big dumb heavy boy, we could, which is great. But this hero system immediately limits what you're able to do because each character is built with certain base stats that dictate weapons and playstyles. This isn't a huge issue on paper since you can just pick the character that fits your style, but the game makes it very unclear what the heroes specialize in.
Stage reprisal of recent occurrence. What are you? What?
What? Excuse me?
I know. My normal character skill is like retaliate and then pummel an enemy, and I'm like, I don't know what any of those words mean. Like, what does that do?
It said stage recurrence to reprise.
Yours sounds like you're buying a home. I don't...
Yeah. You're getting a mortgage out of this?
I don't know. If I put this into Google, does it know what I'm asking?
You're gonna get like credit loan applications, bro. Be careful.
Yeah.
Call now to stage reprisal.
Have you been affected by stage reprisal?
5550148 to stage your reprisal today.
Dagger chain attacks reprises event upon nearby enemies. What are you saying?
What?
What do you mean reprises event?
What the fuck does that even mean? The main issue here comes back to time. There is simply no time to find a weapon you like to use when doing a match. You have so few choices that I'm constantly finding myself going, okay, well, this thing is good enough, I guess I have to use this thing now, let's go on to the next thing, go, go, go. It's an interesting solution to the age-old problem of getting players to engage with items or systems they don't necessarily want to engage with, but it largely results in moment-to-moment combat feeling not as good as they want it to. I like playing FromSoftware games in a certain way, and when I'm suddenly using a weapon that feels off or simply isn't very fun to use, the entire experience becomes less enjoyable. And there's really no way around this because of that lack of time being paired with the random loot drops. You sprint like a madman from one fight to the next, kill a boss or loot a chest, and cross your fingers that you're going to get something that feels good to use, and more often than not, I am not finding weapons that I like. Now this section is getting a bit complainy, I would say, so let me just make it clear that I think Nightreign is cool. As I said earlier, it's a very unique game that's completely different from everything else out there, and it knows exactly what it wants to be. As I said, it's speed chess for Elden Ring players that have played 1,000 hours of Elden Ring, and that's okay. The game is well made from top to bottom, it's incredibly challenging, finally pulling off a victory is immensely satisfying, it seems fairly content rich, and that those that are into it are really enjoying it, which is all great to see, but the game as it is now is just not for me. So what do I actually like about Nightreign? Now this will sound like faint praise, but the technology behind the game is impressive because it just works. Yes, I know it's not a very exciting thing to talk about, but I was genuinely expecting the network infrastructure, matchmaking, friend inviting, and latency stuff to be a disaster based on their prior games, and I think it's exciting that none of those issues are present. It just works, which makes me hopeful for their future games to continue this trend. Similarly, Elden Ring's seamless co-op mod just works, and it's insane that it does. I have no idea how the tech behind it works. I don't know if it uses some of FromSoft's own networking or if it's something bespoke for the mod. I really have no clue, but the fact that each of us can be in opposite corners of the world doing whatever we want, including each fighting a different boss, is a huge part of what makes the mod feel almost illegal or impossible. But the fact that an official FromSoftware developed, multiplayer-focused, Souls-like game, oh my god, that's a mouthful, has been released and works so well is very encouraging for their future, particularly for Bloodborne 2. I mean, the Duskbloods. You know. I'm fascinated to see what they do with their second iteration of this concept next year when that game comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, introducing player versus player elements and then expanding things to 8 total players alongside an emphasis on extraction gives me hope for a better balance of exploration pacing, character building through extracting rewards, and more varied tension from the addition of other players. And I'm excited to discover whatever odd shape Duskblood takes alongside Ben and Joe. Nightreign may not have been for us, but it was a really unique journey to discover the eccentricities of that game alongside them.
How do I want to try my super? Oh. Damn! That was fucking insane!
Alright, I'm gonna try mine, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, what? That is crazy!
He's a dog!
Alright, follow me, guys! Whee! What the fuck?
Knight repulsed.
The knight's been repulsed.
Repulsed!
I'm gonna throw up!
Oh, this knight! Oh, new map, Jen? Or
Day 11.
damn it, yeah.
This game is so weird.
It is weird.
Let me cinematic walk at them and it's gonna spawn an ability.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are they? What are they doing? I love it. More than anything though, I'm glad that FromSoft is not sticking with what they know. They've proven time and time again that they know how to make their traditional single-player RPGs, and I have no doubt they will continue to make those in some capacity, but it's great to see them trying radically different game design styles. Multiplayer is a hard thing to get right, and between Elden Ring's co-op mod playthrough and our time with Nightreign, it's clear to me that more expansive multiplayer mechanics pairs beautifully with FromSoftware's core game design. It's just a matter of finding the right balance. And after all this time with the seamless co-op mod, I don't know if I can go back to just playing their games completely on my own. As a first-time experience, the Erdtree DLC with Ben and Joe has been so singular and enjoyable that it feels like an entirely new type of game. Playing such a sprawling and intelligently designed game with other people has no real comparisons. And while I find Nightreign to be a fascinating experience and I'm very hopeful for Duskbloods, more than anything I want to see what FromSoft does with their next, more traditional single-player RPG. After the last year of playing with the seamless co-op mod, I think all of their future games need multiplayer designed more fundamentally into like the core foundation of their games. If their next single-player RPG doesn't also have the option for me to seamlessly join up with Ben and Joe and potentially others, honestly, I'm going to be disappointed. It's odd for a single mod to so fundamentally shift how I view a developer's games and what I want from their design, but that's what seamless co-op mod has done to me, and I think to some degree FromSoftware is aware of all of that. I have to imagine the release of the mod and the success it saw played some part in Nightreign and Dustblood's coming to fruition. I've thoroughly enjoyed my isolated and lonely journeys through their games over the last 15 years, but from now on I want to experience their weird and inspired worlds and game design choices with my friends. For me, there's no going back now.
Oh! Yeah, I figured that would be the case.
That's the tree sentinel. Would you fuck off?
That's beefy.
Wow, Jesus! There's another one, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling, boys.
Ding-a-ling. Wow, this kind of rips.
I did my own and it just hit a sand dune. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus, Murphy.
I need to sit down, bro.
Let's go.
Thanks again, Defiance, for sponsoring this video, and a big reminder to check us out over on Patreon if you want to see more of us playing Elden Ring. There are currently 2 parts of our extended journey through the Erdtree DLC. Each one of them is about an hour long, from like 10-ish hours of footage, and those are available exclusively to our Tier 2 and up subscribers. I've also got a similar video coming very soon for our journey trying to beat the first main boss in Nightreign, and there will be at least one more Erdtree video hitting once we finally beat that DLC, but it's possible there are actually 2 more videos for Erdtree because I don't really know how much of the DLC we have left. Regardless, our progress may be slow, but those videos will come and they will only ever be available at patreon.com/defendthehouse. Thanks again for watching, and thank you to everyone for supporting us. Bye-bye.